52 countries have participated in the Eurovision Song Contest since it started in 1956. Of these, 25 have won the contest. The contest, organized by the European Broadcasting Union, is held annually between members of the Union. Broadcasters from different countries submit songs to the event, and cast votes to determine the most popular in the competition. Participation in the contest is primarily open to all active member broadcasters of the EBU. To be an active member, broadcasters must be a member of the European Broadcasting Union, or be in a Council of Europe member country. Eligibility to participate is not determined by geographic inclusion within the continent of Europe. Despite the euro in Eurovision, nor does it have a direct connection with the European Union. Several countries geographically outside the boundaries of Europe have competed: Israel, Cyprus and Armenia, in Western Asia, since 1973, 1981 and 2006 respectively, Morocco, in North Africa, in the 1980 competition alone, and Australia making a debut in the 2015 contest. In addition, several transcontinental countries with only part of their territory in Europe have competed: Turkey, since 1975, Russia, since 1994, Georgia, since 2007, and Azerbaijan, which made its first appearance in the 2008 edition. Two of the countries that have previously sought to enter the competition, Lebanon and Tunisia, in Western Asia and North Africa respectively, are also outside of Europe. The Gulf state of Qatar, in Western Asia, announced in 2009 its interest in joining the contest in time for the 2011 edition. However, this did not materialize, and there are no known plans for a future Qatari entry the Eurovision Song Contest. The People's Republic of China have officially announced their interest in participating in the 2016 contest. The future of Australia in the competition is currently being discussed by the EBU, with the possibility of permanent participation. The Czech Republic, Cyprus, and Serbia returned for 2015 contest, and Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Croatia and Ukraine have announced their return in time for the 2016 contest. The number of countries participating each year has grown steadily, from 7 in 1956 to over 20 in the late 1980s and 43. As the number of contestants has risen, preliminary competitions and relegation have been introduced, to ensure that as many countries as possible get the chance to compete. In 1993, a preliminary show, Kavalafi Kuchiazar Mill Street, was held to select 3 Eastern European countries to compete for the first time at the main contest. After the 1993 contest, a relegation rule was introduced. The 6 lowest-placed countries in the contest would not compete the following year. In 1996, a new system was introduced. Audio tapes of all 29 entrants were submitted to national juries. The 22 highest-placed songs after the juries voted reached the contest. Norway, as host country, was given a bye to the final. From 1997 to 2001 a system was used whereby the countries with the lowest average scores over the previous 5 years were relegated. Countries could not be relegated for more than 1 year. Between 2001 and 2003, the relegation system used in 1994 and 1995 was used. In 2004, a semi-final was introduced. The 10 highest-placed countries in the previous year's contest qualified for the final, along with the Big Four, the largest financial contributors to the EBU. All other countries entered the semi-final. 10 countries qualified from the semi, leaving a final of 24. In 2008, 2 semi-finals were held with all countries, except the host country and the Big Four, participating in one of the semi-finals. Some countries, such as Germany, the Netherlands and the United Kingdom, have entered on all but a handful of occasions. Morocco, on the other hand, has only entered once. Two countries, Tunisia and Lebanon, have attempted to enter the contest but withdrew before making a debut. Liechtenstein, a country without an eligible television service, tried unsuccessfully to enter in 1976. Participants. The following table lists the countries that have participated in the contest at least once. Shading indicates countries that have withdrawn from the contest. Morocco participated in the contest once, in 1980. Luxembourg, one of the original 7 participants, has not been seen at the contest since 1993. Italy withdrew from the contest in 1997 and returned in 2011. Slovakia previously competed 3 times between 1994 and 1998, failing to break into the top 10, but returned in 2009. Monaco returned to the contest in 2004, after over 2 decades out of the contest. However, the country failed to advance from the semi-final with each of its first 3 entries post-return, and withdrew after the 2006 contest. Yugoslavia and Serbia and Montenegro were both dissolved, in 1991 and 2006 respectively. Serbia and Montenegro, in the attempt to mask as Yugoslavia, participated in the 1992 contest under its name but representing the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, which consisted of only the 2 republics. Both Montenegro and Serbia have competed as separate countries since 2007. Austria, having returned from a 1-year absence, withdrew from the 2008 contest. Edgar Boumavoff said, "We've already seen in 2007 that it's not the quality of the song, but the country of origin that determines the result." Austria returned in 2011 and has participated in 2012, 2013 and 2014, winning the latter edition. Table key withdrawn. Countries who have participated in the past but have withdrawn. Former countries that have been dissolved. Participating countries in the decades. The table lists the participating countries in each decade since the first ESC was held in 1956. 7 countries participated in the first contest. Since then, the number of entries has increased steadily. In 1970, a Nordic-led boycott of the contest reduced the number of countries entering to 12. By the late 1980s, over 20 countries had become standard. In 1993, the collapse of communism in Eastern Europe gave many new countries the opportunity to compete. 3 countries, Croatia, Slovenia and Bosnia and Herzegovina, all of them former Yugoslav republics, won through from a pre-qualifier to compete. After the 1993 event, a relegation system was introduced, allowing even more Eastern European countries to compete. 7 more made their debut in 1994. In 2003, 3 countries applied to make their debut: Albania, Belarus and Ukraine. In addition, Serbia and Montenegro, who had not competed since 1992, applied to return. The EBU, having originally accepted the 4 countries' applications, later rejected all but Ukraine. Allowing 4 extra countries to compete would have meant relegating too many countries. The semi-final was introduced in 2004 in an attempt to prevent situations like this. The Union set a limit of 40 countries, but by 2005 39 were competing. In 2007, the EBU lifted the limit, allowing 42 countries to compete. 2 semi-finals were held for the first time in 2008. Table key winner. The country won the ESC that year. Second place. The country was ranked second that year. Third place. The country was ranked third that year. Remaining places. The country placed from 4th to 2nd last this year. Last. The country was ranked last that year. Non-qualified. The country did not qualify to the final. Non-qualified for the contest. The country did not survive the pre-qualifying round. Undecided. The country has confirmed participation for the next ESC. However, the competition has not yet taken place. Debutante. The country made its debut during the decade. Did not participate. The country did not participate in the ESC that year. Across means that the country participated in the contest that year.